I love that. Guys, I'm really just over the BS, okay? As all get out, as we like to say in Texas, I'm over the BS. I am tired.
What I would rate it?
I want to give you the real and be realistic about situations and what would you actually do if you had a friend that was being nasty to you? Would you call that person a friend? I wouldn't.
Okay. Don't cook and scrub. It throws me off, babe.
I just try to look the part. Okay. I'll make you feel like I went to damn medical school. Respect the scrubs. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, I'm really just over the BS, okay? I'm over the BS. I am tired. I was tired. I'm tired. I have been really busy lately. I've been just busy, you know, trying to figure out the thing with the Sweet Tea and Co. I was talking to someone at the grocery store, talking about the nonprofit I'm starting, NOMO, National Outreach for Menstrual Optimism. And I met a lady at Publix, and she was a fan of the show. She saw me and I was picking up some potatoes and she was like, come here. And she gave me a hug. Her name is Smitty. She gave me one of them hugs that you rock back and forth like this. And I was like, oh my gosh, she was so sweet. But she was like, I'm over the gaslighting. And I'm talking about this lady, she's like probably in her late 40s. And she was like, I'm over the gaslighting. I'm just tired. Like, I love you. Just keep doing you. Do your YouTube channel and stay focused on your family and keep that first, because she was like, this is gaslighting you and it's over. Like, it's tired. Like, it's too much. And so I was just like, you know, that's just how things are. And she was like, that dentist lady, I just don't see it for her. She was like, she got to be ashamed of herself. Like, and I was like, look, it's a TV show. I try not to take it too personal. But you know, I have real feelings, and I know a lot of you guys watch the show, and you know, I hope you guys don't take it too seriously all the time, because again, it's the show, but I also want to lead by example, and I want to show you guys, like, you know, and I want to give you the real and be realistic about situations and what would you actually do if you had a friend that was being nasty to you? Would you call that person a friend? You know, I mean, I wouldn't, you know, that's why I have my YouTube channel, so I can just keep it all the way real and funky with you. Okay. We're going to get funky up in here. Okay. Every time I'm going to talk about the real. So this is another one of my segments here on my YouTube. The sweet and savory segment. You know, hopefully Gregory's at work. Hopefully y'all get to catch Gregory coming in the end to kind of help out. We'll see. But I want to show you guys a soup that I love to make. And my friends in college, they know me by this soup. They're like, it's so funny because it's been 10 years since I graduated and I went to my friend's wedding, and her family was like, y'all remember you and your sister came over and made that zupa toscana soup? And I was like, y'all still remember that? And I haven't made it in a minute, but it's cold out here in Georgia. I woke up this morning, it was 27 degrees, and I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and go get my stuff from my soup, because I'm ready to get cozy. I don't know about y'all, but I love to be cozy in my bed with something warm. Soup is very comforting. I love soup and I love a gumbo. One day y'all might see me do a gumbo. My sister will be here in a couple of weeks, so hopefully y'all get to see that. So let me go get my ingredients. And we got the potatoes. Okay, I'm gonna wash these. Y'all gotta excuse me in the scrubs. I'm just getting off of work. I help my husband a lot in the office, and I still work full time for the government. And you know, y'all just, like I said, y'all getting the real. This is me after work. Take it or leave it. What did Mary J. Blige say? Take me as I am. Okay. All right. I want to get a pot. And this soup calls for Italian sausage. So we got hot sausage, because everything in this house got to be spicy. We love spicy in this house. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, every time I eat, I need some heat to my food. So I have some hot sausage. I'm gonna get that out the refrigerator, and I'm gonna do some chopped up onions and garlic. And I may just go ahead and get my food processor out, because ain't nobody got time for all that chopping and stuff like that. I ain't got time. Okay, so I'm gonna get the food processor out, and we're gonna chop them onions, and we're gonna chop the garlic fresh. So let me get my food processor. I'm missing a piece to it, I think. Sometimes the housekeepers be losing my little top, so I don't find it. I think it's somewhere in there. Okay, I'm gonna get my onions. Girl, my refrigerator is a messer. I know Gregory didn't go in and open my hot sausage. Look at this. I know he didn't, but he did. Like, what? I was saving this. He cut a little bit. I guess he made him a little something this morning, but that ain't for him. That's for me. Child. I don't know what this man be doing. I'm gonna get an onion. Got the garlic. So I got my onion and my garlic. I like to get my garlic from the International Food Market. It's called Nam De Moon here in Atlanta. I love that place. I was in there one day and I saw Toni Braxton's mom in there one day. I was like, oh, she was picking out her greens on Sunday. I said, girl, I'm picking out my greens too. So let me go and prep this right here. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse my potatoes. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay. So, because I'm gonna be having these potatoes whole, I'm gonna go ahead and wash these potatoes and then hit it with veggie wash. I got this from Scott Metcalf. Dr. Metcalf put me on to this. I was like, okay, Scott. He was cooking one day and I stayed for dinner talking to Contessa. And I was like, oh, he was cleaning up some kale and I saw this and I was like, oh, I love this, the veggie wash. It smells good too. Like, it's like got a citrusy smell. I want to go to Whole Foods. I want to go to Whole Foods to get the half oysters so I can bake them on the grill. Like, I've been wanting to do that and put a little crab mixture on top, baby. I can't wait. Okay, I got a lot of segments coming up, y'all, because I actually love to cook. I'm a big foodie. Hence why I got to go to Orange Theory every day, okay? Me and Gregor are foodies. And we love Asian food. I make a lot of Asian cuisines, and because I grew up in Killeen, Texas, Fort Hood area, now known as, I think it's called Los Cabazos or whatever it was. I don't remember what it's called anymore. But it used to be Fort Hood, and I grew up in military town, so I grew up with a lot of different people of different cultures. So, you know, y'all might see me do some pancit. You might see me doing some spring rolls. You might see me doing some hot pot one day. Let me just hit this one more time. And also, this recipe calls for bacon. You gotta have your bacon. And I'm about to get my big pot out. Okay, let's bring that over here. Okay, let me get my bacon, because we forgetting our bacon. You gotta get the right bacon, okay? Right bacon. Those from the South, those from Texas and Arkansas, this is what we do, the right bacon, because it's the right one. All right, so I have my food processor here, because like I said, ain't nobody got time for all that. Whatever happened to that lady that used to say, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Remember she said that? Okay, so I have my garlic in here, and I'm gonna throw the onions in there too. Okay, well, give me a little bowl to put my stuff in once I'm done blending it on in there. I'm gonna use this one. We're gonna throw our stuff right up in here. Go ahead and cut this up. This recipe also calls for kale. It's a nice little garnish and it brings a little bit of color into your food. Everybody like a little color. Like I seen a meme the other day and it said, y'all too old to not be cooking with peppers and onions. You know, you too old for that. You put some color in your food. Like y'all, you just can't be making stuff without vegetables. Like, I don't know how people do it. Now, Lowry's, I grew up on Lowry's now. I still got some in the pantry. But you got to grow from that. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, get you some celery salt. Okay? Do something different. Okay? I have a lot of different seasonings in my cabinet. Like, you should see my cabinet. I actually have my housekeeper come in tomorrow to organize my cabinet, my seasoning cabinet, because it's a hot ass mess.
When you go to Africa, you should collect some.
I am. I really want to do like a tea tasting there too. Yeah, tea tasting and a wine tasting. I'm going to South Africa, guys, in March. And I'm super excited. I have some friends that moved out there. They used to live in Virginia, but they took their 2 kids. They have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And they took their kids and they just moved out to South Africa. They're both veterans. They actually both met in Afghanistan. And I met them through a friend. And I was like, okay, y'all got y'all stuff together. But whenever they told us that they were moving to Africa, I was like, to the motherland. So I'm going to Cape Town, and this is gonna be my first time. Have y'all been to Cape Town? Like, I need some ideas on like what should I do, you know, what's the weather like in March, you know, is it their winter, is it their summer? I really want to get acclimated into the culture. And I heard there's some things about the slave trade that went on there, and I heard that a lot of people, you can still see some people that actually benefited from the slave trade that are doing well to this day from their family and their ancestors. And so I'm really curious on, you know, maybe doing like a tour. I know it'd probably be overly emotional because those are things like I'm really interested in. And, you know, and just kind of find out about kind of like my background of my ancestors. So I am going to go chop up these onions and this garlic. Okay, I'm gonna chop. Okay, I like it fine. Shake it up. Okay, I think we're good with that. Actually, I'm just gonna leave that there. And I'm gonna start cutting up my potatoes. When you cut the potatoes, you need to cut them up kind of thinly sliced because we're gonna boil these. I actually want to do a segment. I had met a lady through Instagram. Y'all know I love to slide in the DMs. But I actually had been seeing her on TikTok. Her name is like Cooking with Sweet Tea. She is a very sweet lady. She actually has her own jams that she sells out of Amazon, and she has her own biscuit mix. And so I asked her if she wanted to collaborate. She said she would. So I actually recently saw her on a segment, and those know cocoa butter. If you know cocoa butter from BuzzFeed, I want to be on there. Like, you know, if y'all know anybody that knows somebody knows, I want to be on BuzzFeed too. And I want to cook, and I want to try different foods, and I also want to be on there, and I want to offer you guys, I want to show you guys more so about my cooking skills. Like, I think that'll be so much fun. That's like one of my dreams because I really enjoy watching that. And I tried to get the ladies of Married to Medicine to do it, and everybody kind of was like, no. Like, let's have fun. Let's have fun.
Do you know what any of them like to do? Besides, when they're not at work? Like, do you guys even get that far in conversation?
Honestly, not really. I mean, I know Toya likes to, she likes to do tennis, and she likes to brunch and stuff like that. I have no idea what Simone really likes to do. I have no idea what Jackie likes to do. I have no idea. That's kind of crazy, ain't it? And like, I don't even know. I mean, that's a good question because it's like, what is it that they like to do? When y'all watch them, how long y'all been watching them? For years on TV? I actually get a chance to, you know, show you some of the things that I like to do. And I'm showing you what I like to do now. Chime in down below in the comment section if you guys know if they have any hobbies, because I don't really know. Like, all I can tell you is Toya likes to go play tennis, I guess. That's about it. And then Contessa does a lot of stuff with her kids. She's always busy with stuff. You know, she loves fitness. And she actually, her and Scott go out and party. Phaedra like to tear the club up. No, I'm just playing. I don't know what really Phaedra likes to do, honestly.
You guys were too busy in survival mode to really get to know what each other like to do.
It really is, right? We are in survival mode. It's different. So this soup, okay, if you're familiar with this soup, zupa toscana soup. And it's a soup I learned from Olive Garden. And years ago in college, I decided I wanted some at the house. It was cold. And a girl didn't have no money, had food stamps. And I had to make something shake. And so I learned how to make the zupa toscana soup. So, you know, what's in it is you have your potatoes, you have some chicken broth, you have some bacon. You start off, you saute the bacon with the onions and the garlic, and then you throw your sausage in there and cook your sausage. And then you boil your potatoes, and you add it all together, put a little heavy cream in there. And voila, magic, baby. And then you garnish it off with some kale at the top. It's one of my favorite dishes. And it's very comforting. It'll last you for a while, depending on your family size, but it'll last you. I know me and my sister were in college. We was great, y'all. We was straight. Off them food stamps, we was good. You know. Oh, I got my student loans paid off. I got my student loans paid off, y'all. They were forgiven. I'm 100% disabled veteran, and I applied for it, and I got it. I got the notification. Y'all, it's been a long time coming because I had a couple of payments left, but I ain't got no bills no more. I ain't got no bills. It's a blessing. You know, some people that are interested in the military, let me know if you're interested in the military. Comment down below. I can give you a lot of advice on how to do it the right way. And I gotta thank Contessa too. Contessa was very helpful of getting my, helping me with my VA stuff. She got my benefits together, so I really appreciate that about her. I'll also shout out to my friend's mom, Miss Brenda. She's been super amazing in helping me get that done. My sister, she's been amazing. So if you guys are wondering if I don't have a support team, I got the support. I got the support. I got the real support. People that are actually helpful in my life that benefit me. I think that's all the potatoes. That's all the potatoes I may use. So I never knew really what to do with kitchen shears. Really never knew how these things came in handy until I lived with a baby and a toddler, okay? These things come in handy. You be cutting up French toast and cutting up all types of stuff. So I'm gonna cut up the bacon with my scissors because I don't know what it is about bacon. You know, it just be slipping and sliding. And listen, y'all, this ain't no cooking with Kaya, okay? It's cooking with Tisha, because I know a lot of y'all been talking about cooking with Kaya, that young girl be walking around with no clothes on cooking. I mean, I basically cook with Kaya because most of the time I be naked around this mother sucker. I be naked walking around doing it because this is my house. I do what I want. And it's mine. It's mine, boo-boo. This is a quick and easy recipe. It's super easy. Anybody can do it. Your mama, your baby mama.
I think we done with mama for a minute.
Right, I think we are done with mamas for a minute, because listen, well, you know what, I'm actually done with mamas, because I don't like nobody talking about my mama. I be taking my mama's word for the gospel. I was looking crazy the other day because since I work for the federal government, we're off on Thursdays due to the President's Day. And, well, because of the funeral. And it's like basically a day of mourning, so they gave us a holiday. And so last week, I thought it was last last Thursday, and I'm sitting there talking to my IT guy, and I had to drive all the way into the location to go get some stuff done. And I was just like, we off on Thursday. He was like, no, we're not off on Thursday. And I was like, what you mean? My mama said we off on Thursday. Because how many of y'all take what y'all mama say for the gospel? Like if somebody say your mama wrong, it's like we gotta fight. Like, cause my mama right on everything. That's how I feel. So he was like, I said, well, my mama said we off on Thursdays. He was like, man, we're not off. I was like, listen, sir, don't play with me. And then I called my mom. I said, Mom, why you got me out here looking crazy? I was like, what? I look real crazy. My mama said. The dude was like, girl, if you don't get your ass on, your mama wrong. And I'm sitting there, my mama ain't wrong.
You sensitive with the Bible.
Yeah. You get sensitive. But you are very sensitive about certain things. Like, I feel like if someone says something like, okay, I like this song, and I love this song, and someone like, that song is trash. Like, you be like, what? Like, you take it personal. Like, what? Oh my gosh. I know it was funny because I think Toya had a reaction like that when we were doing the photo shoot last year for the season 10 shoot, which they used the same one this year. But they were like, what music do you want to listen to while we were doing our shoot? And then so Toya was like, put on, what's the little girl that name? She looked like Annie.
Oh,
Ice Spice.
Girl.
She looked like Annie. She like, put on Ice Spice. Ice Spice. I'm like, girl, Ice Spice. Like, that girl sound like a monotone fart.
Where is she now?
Oh, I haven't heard it from her. But I'm like, girl, I'm like looking at Toya. And I'm like, okay, let me give you a pass because you got young kids. But who the heck likes the Ice Spice? I don't know. That's just not my cup of tea. Nothing against Ice Spice, but I'm just not a fan of the music. But she looked at me like, girl, you don't like Ice Spice? Girl, I don't do what everybody else do on the internet just because you do. I don't. Just because that's who the Shade Room talking about at the moment, I don't think that's who's hot. So, and I feel like that's what sets me aside from the group at times, because I don't just do what everybody else is doing. I do me. I do what I want to do. I do what makes me feel comfortable. And, you know, I think that it's important to kind of set the tone. And you ain't got to follow up everybody. So
Make sure you're your own individual.
yeah, you know, it does make you you. And so I'm not like everybody else, and I'm okay with not being like everybody else. I'm gonna rinse these one more time, but I'm gonna put my potatoes in the pot. And I don't think I have any chicken broth, but I'm gonna show you how to improvise. Watch out. Okay. Put them in there. Let me check if I have any broth. I probably don't. We're gonna use water and better than bouillon. This is the chicken base. So this is what you're gonna do. What you do is put your that's what on. That's what my grandma calls it. That's what my mama called it. So we're gonna cut your eye on in the pot. This ain't no cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Tisha, cooking with I'm gonna move my pot over, so I'm gonna have to cook with this. I'm gonna put a little water in here. Okay, so we got our hot sausage, and we're gonna dump it in the pots. So you put this in here. This is what I'm talking about, improvising. You gotta put the better bouillon in there when you ain't gotta, you know, just give it a little, just give it a little stir. Usually I have a lot more meat in this, but Gregory ate my meat. Season the meat. I don't like to really chop it up too finely because you really want the pieces of meat. You don't want it to be finally. You want to put meat in your mouth. I mean it's just what it is. Meat in your mouth. I say meat in your mouth. Even though it sounds nasty over there. Y'all like meat in your mouth? I like it. Something sweet and savory. Something a little savory. I like savory though. Sweet and savory is a good match. And I like to say it's a good match because, you know, my husband, he works very hard. You know, him being a doctor, being a psychiatrist, he is always busy. So, you know, just to be able to come home and, you know, help him out in the office sometimes and then also cook him a nice little meal. He has something waiting when he get home. I think, like, you know, that's what just traditional wives do. And I'm happy to do for him. And that's what you're supposed to do as your spouse. If you see your spouse struggling, like, you should want to help pick up the slack or, you know, just help them the best way you could because you don't ever want to see your spouse struggle. So I'm all about that. And surprisingly, this really didn't have a lot of oil in it. It really didn't. And then we're going to actually do our bacon because I'm going to do it all in the same pan because I'm not about to waste. I'm not about to be wasted and I don't feel like washing no dishes because I just washed dishes and I ain't got time for all that. Okay, I'm not about to be washing multiple dishes. Okay, and we're gonna use this oil. We ain't gonna waste the oil. We're gonna use this oil and we're gonna saute our vegetables. So we're gonna get this going. Our onion and our garlic, nicely finely chopped. Because I personally, whenever I'm in my soup, I don't really like to bite into big old onions and stuff. It's a soup. The only thing big I want to bite into is the potato. I just realized I say potato. It's not even potatoes, it's potatoes. Okay. It smells so good. Okay, we ain't gonna waste. We're gonna get this out. We ain't gonna waste. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw my bacon in there. Okay, throw it all in there. Throw it all in the pot. Boom, boom. Let that flavor. Y'all, I wish y'all could smell the aromas. The aroma. It smells so good too. It smells so good. Just come here. Just smell it. Just waft it. Just waft it. It smells so good.
So is there anything that your mom has to cook for you when she comes? Or
No, you know what? I cook for my mom when she comes. Whenever my mom comes to visit, my mom's taught me enough, and to the point, me and my sister enough, that she's kind of like, y'all got it. What you cooking me? And you know, honestly, it's an honor for me to do that for my mom. It really just shows that, you know, she raised me right. You know, when I was younger, I always prided myself off just really being independent. My dad would tell you guys, he's so funny. And he was like, you know, he was like, you and your sister, y'all didn't, you know, y'all would have had, y'all left and you never looked back. And so, like, I always wanted to just be independent and show my parents that I got it for myself. And so, in college, I would never ask them for a dime. Now I did go grocery shopping in their deep freezer when I went home. Now I did that. But I never asked for money. I always been a hard worker. And I just prided myself to be able to give back. Anytime my parents come visit, I always like to take them out. You know, I've always been like that, even when I was in college. Because my parents made so many sacrifices. My parents had me really young. And they made a lot of sacrifices for me. And I really got to see my parents grow up. You know, my dad, he did construction. Now he owns his own business. And he also has a food truck. And he does some trucking, you know, some delivering stuff with Amazon. He has some contracts. And my mom actually is the one that inspired me to start working for the government. She encouraged me. She really encouraged me to join the military. And honestly, that was the best thing that I did in my life. Hence, while I'm celebrating today, that my student loans are paid off, baby. My dad does seafood. They have like a food truck, him and his girlfriend, Ruby. And they do seafood. They do boils. They fry fish and catfish. The specialty is the boil, the crab legs. They do crawfish and crab legs. And I'm telling y'all, the line be wrapped around the block. I'm a big seafood lover. Even though, like, it's funny because my parents didn't really eat a lot of seafood. But, you know, my dad has really branched out and just been doing some different things. And so he been cooking seafood. He don't even eat seafood, but he cooks it. He do a lot of that. He does pork chops and he fries chicken and fish. Okay, it smells so good. Okay, I want to get this to start browning a little bit more. So let's let that sit and turn it down a little bit. So this recipe does cause for heavy cream. I don't have heavy cream, but I have half and half. And we're just gonna make it do what it do. Baby boo, I'm glad I'm making this soup. Cause I'm about to find something real good tonight on Netflix. And I'm gonna get real cozy and comfortable. So what I like to eat with this, I like to eat bread, like some garlic bread. And sometimes today I'm not doing the garlic bread because I got the reunion to prepare for it if I go. But also this is my own goals. I'm trying to just cut back on carbs and all that, which honestly, y'all, I ain't ate nothing all day. I'm trying to think of what I ate. I just been so busy. Like literally the nurse practitioner, she was telling me, you need to eat. Like I had brought in breakfast and I had oatmeal and an apple and like 2 boiled eggs. And I was going to eat that throughout the day. And then she's all like, I see your oatmeal in the microwave. And she's like, and you didn't touch it. She's like, you ain't ate nothing all day, huh? I said, nope. I just been so busy. Yeah, okay. Let me turn it down. Okay, we got our potatoes coming to a boil. Let me turn it down just a little bit. And so you want to get the potatoes, make sure that they cooked all the way through. So in a little bit, we're going to test it out. But I'm going to dump this into our potato boil. And I'm also going to throw the sausage in there, which I had to drain that stuff. But we're going to throw all this in here because it's going to bring us the flavor. Okay. So let's go ahead and drop it in there now. Okay. Go drop it in there. Okay. Actually, let me turn this back on. I'm going to bring this back over here. You see, whenever it boils, it has like that fat coming in. I'm not a fan of all that gunk in my soup, so I will start to scoop it out. But I like to watch it because it comes all together and then you just scoop it out. So, okay, let's just go ahead and start scooping out this oil. See how it's starting to bunch up? Okay, we're gonna put that bacon back in there. We ain't gonna waste bacon. We're gonna put that bacon back in there. But you gotta scoop out that oil. You see how the oil comes together? And just scoop it on up out of there. We're gonna come back to that because we ain't done. Let me check on my potatoes. They're not there yet. They're almost there. But it smells so freaking good, y'all. We're gonna add some salt. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. So let's add some pepper. Ancestors is here. Y'all don't see them, but they here. I promise you that. Okay, let's not overdo it. While that's boiling, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab my kale out the refrigerator and I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the veggie wash. And we're just gonna get it prepared and kind of cut it up a little bit. Got our kale, our crunchy kale. You don't need a lot of this stuff, but it depends on how much you want. So we're gonna take about, this much is fine. This much is good. Okay, I clean up as I go. I just clean up as I go. That's the best thing to do. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of veggie wash. I love the way this smells. All right, guys. I'll just cut up one little bunch. Kale is just so pretty. Isn't it like just, it's so pretty to me. I just love the color of it. Okay, so we got our kale prepped. Okay, let's check our potatoes. I'm chopping them up somewhat. Yeah, they're ready. I'm still scooping out this oil. I actually want to turn it up a little bit so I can get it all at one time. The hotter it is, the oil will come together, as you can see. Watch how it boils. And then I'm gonna get my meat particles with some of it. It's gonna come out, but I'm gonna drain it. I like a pretty soup, okay? I like it kind of pretty. And I'm gonna just scoop this fat out, and then I'm gonna try to get the rest of this meat. So let's turn it down because it's about done. So I'm gonna put a little half and half in there because I ain't got no heavy cream, so we gonna work with the half and half. If I had the like a heavier cream, it'll be more of a nicer color. Okay, it's nice little creamy soup. Isn't it pretty? And so what you do is, okay, we got our soup. What you do is you take your fresh kale and you just gonna go like this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this. Voila. 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 Look at that, guys. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? It's so nice. You see the color, remember? The color? Okay, look at that. It's so pretty. And that's how you make the knockoff Olive Garden soup. And so what you do is you take it and you put it, scoop it right on in there. I like a little broth. I love broth, so I'm gonna put some broth in there. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little extra kale on top. And I'm just gonna garnish my soup and just put it on top. Isn't it pretty? Yay! And that's how you make the zupa toscana soup.
What is that I smell? I smell some beans.
It's not beans. Oh, honey. It was like, not even saying that it's beans. I made some zupa toscana soup.
The zupa toscana, or whatever you call it.
Yes.
How do you really pronounce that?
Zupa toscana. Okay, let me make you. That is how you pronounce it. Zupa.
Spelled like that.
Zupa toscana.
Zupa toscana.
Zuka. I mean, now you got me. Zupa with a P. Toscana.
Toscana.
T with a T.
Toscana, like Tuscany.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Zupa toscana. All right.
Okay, let me make you a bowl.
That looks very interesting.
It is interesting. It's good. It's made with sausage.
That's good. That's good.
You know, we got garnish it.
Oh, okay. Still got your scrubs on, cooking in scrubs, girl?
Yeah, I mean, I cooked in scrubs yesterday too. What you talking about?
That's a no-no.
Why is it a
Good thing
no-no?
you're in a regular office, not a real, like when you're doing all kind of real medical stuff. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I just like to wear scrubs because it's comfortable.
Don't cook in scrubs. It throws me off, babe.
Why?
Since you've been working at the office, you picking up bad habits.
Why do you mean? Because I don't feel like wasting clothes. I'd rather just wear some scrubs, comfortable, and I be doing my own stuff. So what's wrong with that?
Maybe if you was in residency and cooking scrubs,
Child.
and that'd be something in the microwave.
Listen, I ain't no
Cooking
doctor.
scrubs.
I ain't no nurse. I ain't no CNA. Okay. I just try to look the part. Okay. I look the part when the patients come in.
You look the part.
I look the part, and then when you come, you know I mean business. Okay, I mean business.
Oh, so you wearing the stuff to scare the folks.
Yeah, like I make you feel like I went to damn medical school.
Actually, there's data behind that, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Respect,
there's some facts to that,
respect the scrubs.
yeah.
Respect it.
Scrubs do
Put some
command a
respect
lot of
on
respect.
scrubs, right.
Scrubs, and yeah.
I mean, as a pharmacy tech, I wear scrubs.
All right.
All
so
right.
talk to me.
So we have the zupa toscana soup. I have some potatoes. I have some Italian hot sausage because we love hot. And I put some bacon in there and it has some garlic and onion, and then I topped it off with some kale.
Sounds delicious. You're the better cook, so I'm sure
Try
it's good. But let me tell you first before I get
Baby,
going.
it's hot.
You know when you go, have you ever gone and had the soup at some of those Asian restaurants where they have the soup and they have...
You talking about like the egg soup? Like the egg drop soup?
No,
and all that
the
kind
other
of
one, the other one.
Miso,
Yeah.
Oh, that.
You
Yeah,
got a
I like
miso
that.
soup vibe going on right here.
the oil.
I mean, you can call it miso soup. It's hot though. Make sure you blow it. Make sure you blow it. He hard headed, y'all.
That's good. That's good.
You really like it?
What do you
do.
taste? What do you?
Well, it started out one way and then it ended up another way. So when I started
Okay.
saying, that's good, it ended up different than it started. So now how it started was just kind of like
It was hot.
savory, because I'm the savory part of the sweet. This savory kind of hickory thing with the bacon and the potatoes and
I think you were right about that because I think with hickory bacon,
but then
that's a big boy.
it ended.
I can taste hickory bacon, the right kind.
But then it ended with the Italian sausage, which threw me in a whole different direction.
That's the zupa toscana of it all. Is it comforting? So my friends in college, they knew me as the girl that made this soup. Me and my sister, we gotta make the soup during the cold days. Cause today we woke up in Atlanta, it was 27 degrees, y'all. It was cold as heck. Okay, as all get out, as we like to say in Texas. You try to kill? The little crunchiness?
I like it.
Okay.
Rate it.
What I would rate it? Okay. First of all, you're gonna get a bump on points because this is outside of my regular lane. So I mean, you get 2 bonus points off the rip. because
Okay.
it's outside of
Okay.
my
Bonus.
lane.
Okay. I can get with that.
Now, in terms of texture, broadness, and taste, that's bringing you up another. That's bringing you up another 5 points. So you're already at a 7.
Okay. You better bring me up some more. Damn it, I've been slaving over a hot stove now. Now bringing me up to a 7 because you would have beat me all up and then said 7. Goddamn.
No, wait.
You better put.
I can taste the sweet tea in there. I mean, I just got you all over. Just got like a lot of seasoning in there.
Of course, the hot sausage.
And it's cooked down because you're a big cook downer. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you a 9.4.
Cooking with T-shirt.
You get a 9.4 on this one.
Who's that?
That's solid. You did your thing.
You didn't even know what you were tasting, and it's like, how do you,
Right.
your brain adjust to that?
That's also, he's a big boy.
My brain had to adjust to a whole lot. It did. I mean, you took me around the whole long spectrum because, like, I went in with miso soup.
I don't know where he got miso from this.
It looks like the miso.
It doesn't look like miso.
With the vegetables at the bottom on top, it does.
Okay, but go ahead.
And then it came out of just a whole variety of stuff.
I put my elbow in it. Okay, let's just say that. This is some bomb soup. This is one of my favorite dishes. Me and my sister, we've been making this since college because, like I said, we had to make ends meet with the food stamps because everybody know how it is as a struggling college student. I'm gonna give myself a 10, and the reason why
Snap.
let me say why.
Gave myself a 10, y'all.
Because I love this soup. When I used to go to Olive Garden, I loved it. But when I learned how to cook it on my own, and I could put a little extra flavor, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't be bringing all them seasons in the people's restaurant, okay? And I learned how to make it my own way, and I can put my own ingredients that I enjoy. It became a 10. So now I feel like it's a lot better than Olive Garden, of course, because I made it. You know, hey, we did it. Let's do our little clean clean.
To the soup.
You guys are a hit in the kitchen.
Yeah, people been messaging me. And that was funny because that lady mentioned that too at the store today. And she like in her, the fact that she watches.
What lady?
Some lady at the store I met, she just grabbed me, hugged me today. And she was all like, she's like, I was just cracking up. And she's like, I was watching your videos yesterday. And she's all like, you had the belt out and you were doing like this. And she was like,
She watches them all.
yeah, she watches it. She works at a school and she does media. And she said she wanted me to like maybe come out and talk to the kids.
Oh,
I was like, that'd be nice.
that would be.
She was like, whatever you want to do, you want to talk to Gerald TC kids, I'll talk to them. It's okay for the soup. You want some bread?
It'd be good with bread, but no.
Oh, yeah. We both got to get prepared for some stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And stay tuned for more vlogs. I'm going to do a lot more vlogs with Gregory, my Savory, and I'm the Sweet. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.